Good evening, volleyball fans, and welcome to round one of the Sooner Athletic Conference playoffs. We're coming to you live from the Schaefer Center here in Waxahachie, Texas, on the campus of Nelson University. And it's your undefeated Nelson Lady Lions facing off against the University of Science and Arts of Oklahoma. We call them the Drovers. The Lions have been a powerhouse this season with a perfect 22-0 conference record, showcasing stellar, and when I say stellar, I mean stellar offensive firepower and defensive resilience. USAO also comes in as the underdog today. They are in the 8th seed, so only the top 8 teams in this Sooner Athletic Conference tournament make it. And of course, being undefeated, the obvious is your Lady Lions are number 1 and they get the luxury of taking on the 8th seed. But nothing is promised to you in the Sooner Athletic Conference. And we saw last time in the Schaefer Center when the Drovers came to town, they actually took the first set and disrupted an 18-set winning streak by the Lady Lions. All right, we're going to throw it down courtside to our very own Kiara D'Amato. She's with Coach Hank Moore.
Coach, 2 seasons ago, you made the significant change by switching from a 5-1 to a 6-2. Since then, you've only lost 1 game in conference play. Did you anticipate that transition would be this successful?
Well, we knew that we had 2 little setters that were coming in last year as freshmen that we knew were very, very special. So we knew we were going to have to change our offense completely around to incorporate a 6-2, and it's been wonderful.
You're very familiar with this conference tournament and the teams competing in it. Walk me through the format of the tournament and what it means to come out on top.
Yeah, the way the conference tournament works is that you have the top 8 teams in the tournament that go into the tournament from the conference play. The top 4 teams get to host the opening round, which we're opening round tonight, which is a really big deal. And then the rest of the format is the winners of tonight's games will all meet in Fort Worth on Friday and play 2 semifinals games, and Saturday a championship game.
Lastly, you dropped a set a few weeks ago to USAO on this home court. What's it going to take tonight to come away with the clean sweep?
Well, our goal is to get to 25 one set at a time, but USAO is a very good team. They have one of the most talented players in our conference, and we know for us to be successful, we've got to slow her down.
Thank you so much, Coach. Good luck tonight. Back to you, John.
Thank you, Kiara, and head coach of this fantastic Lady Lions ball club, Hank Moore. And we could just go on and on about how good this team is, but really how dominant the Lady Lions have been in the last, well, let's just say post-COVID, the last 3 years of play. The Lady Lions have gone 61-1. Just think about it. 61-1 in conference play. So they have dominated this conference. They've gone 2 straight years to the national tournament in Sioux City, Iowa. And they're looking, they are guaranteed to go because they have been declared the outright season champions for the Sooner Athletic Conference. So that gets them a berth to the national tournament, so 3 years in a row. And this year, I think this team can really do something strong and special. This is a very veteran crew, and it is just hard to see them lose. I mean, we haven't seen them lose since the conference season has started. 22-0. The defense, the offense, they throw so many different looks at you. They do run the 6-2, and Coach Moore kind of underplayed that. They've only lost 1 conference game while he's been in the 6-2, and they lost 4, which was a strong 36 wins and 4 losses. Before that, when they were in their 5-1, which they've always been in the 5-1, that's just recent history. But that is a hard transition for any team and any coach to go through. Major adjustment from 5-1 to 6-2. But as he said, it has been wonderful. All right, we're going to throw it down to the court because there is a special presentation. Kalani Daniels was accepted into the Red River Athletic Conference Hall of Fame. Although we are in the Sooner Athletic Conference now, she only played in the Red River Athletic Conference, and you can kind of see Coach Moore and her with the photo opportunity there. And then we'll get quickly into the pregame festivities. What a legend. Kalani still remains to be the all-time. Of course, it was SAGU back then. We've changed our name now. If you're not aware, we are Nelson University. But she leads the record books at this institution with 1,985 kills. That's a lot of kills, ladies and gentlemen. So what a great treat it is to have her back in the Schaefer Center and joining her with this great honor of being selected. And as far as I know, she is the only player that Coach Moore has coached that has been selected to a Hall of Fame of a conference. That is so neat. All right, we're going to throw it down now for the pregame festivities, the opening prayer, the national anthem, and the starting lineups. You're watching the Nelson University Sports Network.
Competition as champions of character, embracing 5 core values: respect, integrity, responsibility, servant leadership, and sportsmanship. We ask each of you as a participant, official, or spectator to abide by these values by creating a positive environment in which our athletes may participate, our officials may work, and you, the spectator, may enjoy. At this time, we would ask everyone to please rise and remove your hats as we honor God in prayer. Then remain standing and face the flag as we honor our nation with the playing of the national anthem. Father God, I thank you for this day. I thank you for allowing us to come to your prayer. I just pray that you put your hand of protection over all these players and coaches as they compete and play the game they love, and that you extend that hand of protection for safe travels on the way back home after the game. And that all the fun that we have this evening be a testament to how good you are, because no matter what the result is, whether it's win or lose, we give you all the glory, because in your name we play and pray. Amen. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's at sea, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly seen, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. And now, the starting lineup for USAO. Number 2, Dazzle Awari. Number 5, Riley Burnham. Number 6, Jalea Cox. Number 9, Alay Ludas. Number 12, Bailey Makuna. Number 14, Morgan Cole. And number 21, Giselle Calder. Head coach for USAO is Coach Robert Blake. And now, the starting lineup for your Nelson Lady Lions. From Corsicana, Texas, the 6-foot middle hitter, grad student, number 5, Lily Hannah. From Springfield, Missouri, the 6-foot outside hitter, sophomore, number 7, Mackenzie Smith. From Van Alstyne, Texas, the 5'11" outside hitter, junior, number 8, Samantha Moore. From Corsicana, Texas, the 5'4" sophomore setter, number 13, Cassidy Hargesheimer. From Keemaw, Texas, the 5'9" freshman outside hitter, number 14, Caroline Boone. From Houston, Texas, the 5'3" defensive specialist, number 22, Maddie Petton. And from Fort Worth, Texas, your libero, the 5'7", number 10, Tessa Glick. Head coach for your Lady Lions is Hank Moore. Associate head coach is Nick Moore. And graduate assistants are Val Salez and Emma Tompkins.
And there you have it. The pregame festivities are in the books. It is time to play some volleyball. A few of those players that you heard just announced on the starting lineups. Let's go over Jelia Cox. She's a junior outside hitter, and she comes in with as the best kill getter per set. She's hitting 2.89 kills per set across both teams. That is the most. Her hitting percentage may be a little bit lower, but still respectable, 197. And she's got 320.5 points for her team this season. Morgan Kobe is also a junior middle blocker, and she comes in averaging .76, which is a great stat. Blocks per set, and she also gets 1.7 kills per set. If you compare that over to the five-headed hitting machine of the Lady Lions in Alexander Bailey, Bailey Alexander, Lily Hanna, Alexandra Bonet, Caroline Boone, and Mackenzie Smith, well, it is just hard to overcome that kind of offensive power. Coach Moore has put together a well-balanced machine defensively and offensively, and you see right there, almost like every match starts for the Lady Lions, Lily Hanna opens up with the kill, and she is hitting a spectacular 383. That is, if you're unfamiliar with how the stats go, the hitting percentage is an effective net percentage, takes away the errors, or I should say it counts your errors as well. So to hit 383 is absolutely amazing. 383 in a single set would be amazing, but over the course of 28 games, that is insane. Oh, great block. And actually, both Bonet and Lily Hanna were there in the middle, but Bonet gets all of that one. Lindy Bowling serves for the Lady Lions. Bowling bump set over to Bonet. Bonet gets it over, but well defended by the Drovers. Bonet bowling again. This one goes to Hargesheimer. Hargesheimer with the touch pass. USAO keeps it alive. Blocked. That one sails out of bounds all the way across court. And that is 4 quick points for the Lady Lions. Lindy Bowling leading the conference with 78 aces on the year. And there's another one. Make it 79. Bowling puts it up. It's well received by the Drovers. Over through the middle. Going cross court with the set. Bonet gets a good look, but well defended. Bowling gets it up. Going back to Bonet. Touch. Dump for the Drovers. Did not work. Cox gets it over the middle. Somehow Bowling gets to it. Keeps it alive. Blocked. That one goes out of bounds. That was a great rally for both of these teams, getting them warmed up. And the Lady Lions are up 6-0. That's going to get a timeout called from the bench of the Drovers. They're going to talk about it, try to find out what do they need to do to get on the scoreboard. Letting the Lady Lions out to a 6-0 lead is not a good thing. Some good defense, and that's what we have come to expect from USAO tonight. And we have seen that their stellar play on back row defense gets them to be one of the top 3 defensive back rows in the conference. They have a little over 16.5 digs per set. That's a lot. And there you go. You can see the top 25. This is the last day of this particular poll. The new and the last one of the season will come out tomorrow. And we expect, there you see Nelson at 20. We expect them to probably go up a few ticks, hopefully to around 15. I believe this is definitely a top 15 team in the nation. Lindy Bowling back to serve again. Yeah, that's going to be 4 hits. Did not get it across the net. It was not a block. It just did not go through. 7-0, Lady Lions in the lead. Cox just has to swing and get it over. Mackenzie Smith gets blocked at the net. There's the first point by the Drovers. And that was a great block by Morgan Kobe. We mentioned her in pregame, and she is so effective with her net side defense. That one hit the antenna from the hit of Cox. That's an easy point for Nelson University. Good system play over the middle, a finesse hit. I don't think anybody expected Alicia Ladeau not to take a hard swing at that. And you saw the defense open up for the Lady Lions. She finessed it right into the middle of the gap. That's long. Taylor Cavasso serves for the Lady Lions. That one's punched right down. Brand new to the rotation, Bailey Alexander, and she contributes a point instantly. She has the most points on this team this year at 281. That is her 282nd point. There is an ace by Taylor Cavazos. The superb sophomore. Oh, that's another ace. Dropped off the table, landed right on the line. Oh, that's a great hit from Jelia Cox, but the defense of Lindy Bowling is just too much. Very well hit over the middle for Samantha Moore. Middle blocker in second rotation, and she has been fantastic all year doing just that. Blocking, getting kills over the middle. Cavazos, little off the mark set there for Bailey Alexander. Alexander hit on top of it, went in the net. It's touched back, and that hit just sails very long for the Lady Lions. Cavazos with a fantastic assist to Bailey Alexander, number 19 in the purple jersey. And that is the Lady Lions' leading kill getter, and you can see why. That is her second kill of the evening, just game one here in this great playoff match. Number 1 versus number 8, the USAO Drovers. Now, I think I misspoke. I said Bailey Alexander had 281 points. That was kills. She actually has 303 now plus 2, so 305 points on the year. And that actually is not the lead for points getters for your Lady Lions. That would go to Lily Hanna, and she is at now 325 because she got a kill, was the first point of the match. This is going to bring in Maddie Pettin to serve. A fabulous defensive specialist. Just tapped over. Oh, that was mishandled by Bailey Alexander, and she goes over to Cavazos and says, "My bad." Rare error. Cox serves it over. Cavazos to the outside. She goes back to Alexander, and Alexander hits that one wide. Cox to serve again for the Drovers. Boone, Cavazos. Samantha Moore gets her second kill of the set. And she'll go back and serve. Moore, great server, very consistent. Cox uses her athleticism to just get that one over. Oh my goodness. That was a huge reach. Watch this. Cavazos has to, without hitting the net, lean in, somehow got that back up for Lily Hanna to hit. That hit the antenna. That's going to be out, and point Lady Lions. The Lady Lions are running away with it 17-5. Cox hit that one, and Samantha Moore gets her first ace. Big rally. Oh, that's a nice hit. Oh, it sails just a little wide. And that was Alicia Ladeau. Moore to serve once again. Mishandled by Cox. They get it up and over. Cavazos over to Caroline Boone. She gets a good swing at it, but it's well defended by the Drovers. Boone taps it back to Cox. They're in system still. Great defense by the Drovers. That one's just hit too hard from Caroline Boone. Goes through the blocking hands, lands inbounds, not that it mattered. That's going to be in the net from the setter of the Drovers, which is Victoria Sutherland. Oh, what a great block from the blocking tandem. That's going to be shared block. So give them half each, Lily Hanna and Bailey Alexander. Way long. Samantha Moore with that service error after what I believe was 6 straight points. Lily Hanna is in the groove. Her 3rd kill of the game. That'll bring Cassidy Hargensheimer back to serve for the Lady Lions. She gets it in. Big swing from the outside of the Drovers. Somehow, I think that Caroline Boone's laughing just a little bit. She hits it. It looked like she was definitely trying for the big English shot, the cut, and got it to go through the blocking hands. Lily Hanna there with the solo block. And that is a dominant performance from the #1 team in the conference, number 20 in the nation. And I don't know that we would expect anything less. Coach Moore has his team in the best form of the year. I don't know if they've peaked all the way yet, but they're definitely not on a downslide. You can see it says they only hit 167. I don't know. That felt like a good 220, 225 game there. But if those numbers are accurate, they hit 167. The compensating factor was the defense, which forced the Drovers to hit a minus 273, which is not good at all. All right, we're going to throw it to a quick word from our sponsors, but we'll be back in just a minute. You're watching the Nelson University Sports Network.
Your power is unstoppable. And with us cheering you on, there's no limit to where it can take you. Baylor Scott and White Health, the power to live better.
Here is the perfect chicken finger. 4 of them, actually. They're hand battered. They're cooked to order. And made with love. Raising Cane's chicken fingers will make you say, "Oh yeah." Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
All right, we're back live here in the Schaefer Center. Yeah, just another 40 seconds left in the set break. These teams talking it over. What did you do right? What did you do wrong? And the Drovers, they got to find a way. Just got to find another way. The back row defense is really good. They got to a lot and extended some rallies, just couldn't ultimately stop the Lady Lions from scoring. There you can see the statistics, the player statistics. Lily Hanna, 3 for 3, hitting 1,000. And it's no wonder why she is for, I believe it's 28 games, sitting at a 383 season average, hitting average. Folks, that is just beyond explanation. I mean, that is overachievement. It's big time. Coach Moore getting his lineup straight. And they're going to start with Tessa Glick in the game because they're serving. And she is the one in the white jersey, white and purple, wearing 10. And she leads the team in digs. Over 5 per set. Cox hits from beyond the 10-foot line. What a great dig. Lily Hanna tries to get that one drop through, and she does. She will get the kill. Make it 4 for 4. Lily Hanna. Harkesiemer serves for the Lady Lions. That one goes straight over right to Callie Boone. And Caroline Boone, here in her first year, doing some spectacular things, comes in tonight hitting 210 kills. I'm going to say that went out from Jelia Cox. Another quick start, good start for the Lady Lions, 3-0. I'm going to say the hitter for the Drovers landed on the line. It's now 3-1. Wow. Just trying to get some clarification on what happened, because they pointed to the Drovers as though they lost the point, but they actually said that was a foul on the Lady Lions for stepping on the line. So they were able to serve again. Now they've got 2 points out of it. That was Bailey Makahununui. Lindy Bowling. Oh, that is a big-time hit over the middle. Fantastic swing from Morgan Kobe. Big swing from Lily Hanna. It gets blocked. Oh, that's nice. Now, the Drovers really showing some competitive spirit. That was a free one for the Lady Lions at the hands of Alicia Ladeau. Service error, Drovers. Tessa Glick serves that one in. Now the Drovers have to go for it. That's a big block. It was a great swing from Morgan Kobe, but just better net defense. I believe it was Samantha Moore that's going to get credited with that block. Glick back to serve for the Lady Lions. Oh, wow. Drovers showing they have some net side defense to contend with the big swing of Alexandra Bonet. When you block a Bonet swing, you've done something. I bet that stung a little bit. Bonet comes right back. I love that. Harkesiemer went right back to Bonet and say, get this one. And as Bonet usually does, she goes and gets it. Cavasso serves. Over the middle, great swing from the Drovers. Samantha Moore with a fantastic block. Wow, that was hit incredibly hard from Jelia Cox. Cavazos gets it over. Going to the other side. Not a great set. Good reflexes from the front row for the Drovers. Bailey Alexander gets that one to go in. That was a little odd because it didn't get touched. It actually hit the net and was not touched by a Drover. So it had to go in to count, and it did. Joust at the net, won by the Lady Lions. And a little bit of a shank, just trying to get it over by the Drovers. And that is 5 quick points from the Lady Lions. They are in the lead, 10-5. Great shot from Bonet. As you see, she is highly skilled in her accuracy to get that through the blocking scheme of the Drovers, but she also has a lot of strength. That lands on the line. And give Taylor Cavazos another ace. And that is going to get a timeout from the Drover side. There you can see from our data center real-time game statistics as well as the key players, and we'll rotate those key players out. Right now it's on the Nelson side, but we'll go back and forth so you can see in real time who's the top performers from each team for the set. Also, don't forget, we love it when you chime in and talk to us. You could do that if you're watching on YouTube. Log in and get on your chat. And if you're on Facebook, by all means, comment. Tell us where you're from. Where are you watching from? Who are you rooting for? And you can be very specific on where you're watching. I mean, sometimes it's in your living room on your TV, or you're in a deer stand out in the wilderness. We've had them from everywhere. Mishandled on the second hit by the Drovers. Yeah, that one was just a great shot from Jelia Cox. That's a slide play designed for the middle hitter to come outside and hit from that right side. That was Samantha Moore. It was not successful. Great net defense by the Drovers. Oh, that went out, but it was extremely close. Bailey Alexander got up so high. Watch. Oh, my goodness. The vertical Alexander has is just so much fun to watch. Nice little drop shot by Bonet. It's well defended and sent back over by the Drovers. That one goes in the net. A little bit of a lucky roll, and you can see Bonet understands She got lucky there. Hit it in the net. Had some cut spin on it. Bounced up and took a Lady Lion bounce. Oh, that's nice. Over the middle, went through the block. That's Giselle Calderon with, I believe, her first kill of the night. Bailey Alexander floating in the air on the right side. Well played by Cox to let that one go. If it's above your head and you're behind, you're in the back row, you kind of know it's going to go out. (16-10), Lady Lions in the lead. This is a definite improvement for the Drovers in set number 2. Cox hits it to the Lady Lion back row. That is what they call tooling the block. And that was surgical from Mackenzie Smith. We expect nothing less from Mackenzie. She is, the way you describe the way she hits the ball, it's very surgical. It's precision. Lily Hanna hitting .500. Weird. I don't remember her having a hitting error. Your play-by-play host getting a little love from his fans. Antonio Cortez, I love you too. Really good hit from the outside hitter. Tooling the block herself. Actually, it didn't even need to tool the block. It landed in. Caroline Boone bringing the boom. Oh, yeah. The ace queen, Lindy Bowling, back to serve. And a rare, incredibly rare service error from Bowling. She not only leads the team in aces, but also leads the team with the fewest service errors. Laduz back to serve. Good point by the Drovers, keeping it scarily close in set number 2, doubling their score from set 1. Nice hit from Mackenzie Smith. And again, the first time you saw her in the set, she goes straight down the line. And she saw an opening right at the last second and cut shot that through to the other side. Tessa Glick serves. Ooh, very, Very well hit. Jelia Cox, as we said earlier, leading her team with kills this year. (2015) Lady Lions in the lead, but not out of reach for the Drovers. Little hook shot from the middle. That one drops down from Bailey Alexander. Alexander's patience to wait and jump where she wants to is incredible. Just high level. And there's another high level player for the Drovers. That's Jelia Cox, adding to her kill total. If the Drovers can't complete and get a win here tonight, this will be the end of the road for their season. Very nice aggressive play at the net. That's Giselle Calderon. She's got a couple kills in the last 5 points. She's got 2 of them. Such finesse. Bonet, a seasoned operator on the front line. Maddie Pettin serves. That was a fantastic get by the libero for the Drovers. That one was blocked, but it goes out of bounds after being touched by the Drovers. Out of bounds. And this will be for set point. Maddie Pettin will serve. She's been known to get some aces herself. That was not an ace. And they say that landed in bounds from Samantha Jones. And that will be all she wrote in set number 2. So these teams will switch sides. And this is a best-of-5 match. So whoever's going to win, they have to win 3 games. Speaking of winning games, obviously the matches we talked about for the Lady Lions in conference play, they're undefeated, 22-0. But you have to win 3 games a match. So they have won 66 games this conference season. They only lost 7 sets. 66 sets won, 7 lost. That is a 90% winning, set winning percentage, I guess you would say it. 90% of the sets played, you have won. That is absolutely mind-boggling. All right, we're going to throw it down to court where Kiara and Coach Nick Moore, assistant coach, are together. What you got for us, Kiara?
Coach, you played USAO just a couple of weeks ago, dropped that first set to them. Not the case tonight. Talk about the Lady Lions' dominance on the court, especially on that defensive side.
Yeah, in the first set, the big difference was we actually blocked. When we played them a couple weeks ago, we couldn't block anything. That first set, we did a great job blocking. Second set, not as much, but we'll get there.
Lily Hanna's had a great game so far tonight. She's got a .444 hitting percentage. How have her and the other girls on the front row worked together for those last 2 sets?
Yeah, defensively, they're doing a great job. On offense, we got to continue to get swings. We know if we can get Lily the ball, that opens up a lot of things for everybody else as well.
Last of all, what's it going to take to sweep tonight and advance to the semifinals?
We really got to clean up our errors. That second set was kind of disappointing to watch with all the self-inflicted errors, so hopefully we can clean that up.
Thank you so much, Coach. Back to you, John.
Thank you, Kiara, and assistant coach Nick Moore. And Nick just keeps it real. I mean, I know I say that every time, but he never fails to just keep it real. There is no way to play this game that would, but other than play it perfectly for Nick, he will just hold you accountable for every error. And that's a really high bar, but you can see what it gets you. That mentality that he puts and projects into this team really keeps them accountable and playing at the highest level. As I said, they've won 90% of sets played. They're undefeated in match, have not been beat in conference. But to win 90% of your sets played, wow, just incredible. But that's the mentality it takes. No errors. So we'll see if they focus up and do what they ask, make it errorless. Drovers get to serve first. Set 3 underway. Ooh. You couldn't fit a frog hair between the line and that ball. That's how close that was. But the line judge was right on top of it. He says it was out. Lady Lions get the first point. Make that 2. And Lindy Bowling, we told you, I spoke about her prowess as a server. She leads the conference, and that is her 79th service ace of the year. Make that 80. And now she leads the country in aces per set. And that is going to be another point for the Lady Lions. 4-0. They're back on the tear, and they must have heard the message in the huddle. Playing without error. Bowling with a bump set over to the right side. Oh, my goodness. Hargesimer and Hannah worked that one out quickly. Watch how quick. Oh, that is perfect. Precision. Jelia Cox puts an end to that 5-0 run. Drovers get their first point. Good diving attempt at a dig. But that one goes out of bounds. So now the Lady Lions get the ball back. This will be Tessa Glick to serve. Ooh, that's long. They're going to say it was touched at the net. And yeah, you can see the Drovers did not contest. It was really close. Another service ace. Good defense by the Lady Lions. Tapped over from Mackenzie Smith. Now going to Jelia Cox. She hits it really well. Goes through the block. She accepted the challenge and got it to fall. That one goes off. Somehow, are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Okay, what a heads up play from Samantha Moore. That was incredible. It was an incredible attempt by Lindy Bowling to go in the stands and get that. Got it back. It looked like the Lady Lions thought there was no way Lindy Bowling could get to that because it was heading 2 rows deep into the stands. And she got to it somehow. Everybody gave up on it, and Samantha Moore just kicked it, which is legal in volleyball. You can play soccer. 9-4. Drovers to serve. And Bonet over the middle. We're used to seeing her hitting from either right side or outside, not in the middle, and I think that may have caught the Drovers a little off guard there. Oh, good try. Yeah, Samantha Moore gets that with the push over. Petton gets it in. And you have 2 fearless blockers to go through. You could pick either one. It's not going to be a good choice to go through either one of those. And that looked like it was Bailey Alexander to get that solo block there. Jelia Cox back to serve for the Drovers. In the net, that was not blocked. It was just in the net. And it'll get in your head. I mean, when you have to play against this type of defense, the length that Coach Moore has assembled on his front side defense, it is just intimidating and will wear out your mental. You'll find yourself making more hitting mistakes than normal. Great get to from the Drovers. Yeah. Bailey Makahununu Nui with excellent hustle for the Drovers. It paid off. 16-6, Lady Lions up. Lily Hanna with another drive down the middle. Harkesimer back to serve for the Lady Lions. Mackenzie Smith. (18-6), Lady Lions in the lead. Just steadily driving this bus to the house. Little answer there. Maybe a little bump in the road. That's Morgan Kobe over the middle. She's been pretty successful tonight over the middle. I would see no reason why you don't run that play more. And that's just a great hit from an incredible player, Mackenzie Smith. Lindy Bowling. That is wide left. What a block, a solo block by Lily Hanna. That's very hard to do, especially against a top-rated hitter like Jelia Cox. Another point for Lily Hanna. Cross court set up for Bonet. She just gets it over. That one goes out. That will be point number 23. Just two more for the Lady Lions to get to end this match. That one sails long and wide. And now we're at set and match point. Oh, Lindy Bowling. Another service error, but I saw what she's trying to do. She intentionally tried to hit the top of the net. She did. It just didn't bounce her way. Risky maneuver, but it would have ended the game. That one's out from Lily Hanna. So 2 quick points for the Drovers. And there it is. Round 1 of the Sooner Athletic Conference playoffs in the books for the Lady Lions. They advance. They will have to drive just a short 24 miles over to Fort Worth, where Texas Wesleyan will be hosting the rest of the tournament, which is the Final Four. So this was an early start for the 4 games that were happening tonight. And so I don't believe there is any results to report to you just yet, because it is my crack staff is telling me that you can see there, they're just getting started now at the other arenas. And the only other one that's not showing up is MacU. So we're the first to report a game, and that game goes to the Lady Lions of Nelson University. And then they will take on I believe they take on MACU, or whoever wins the MACU Oklahoma City game. That's going to be a tight race there, MACU and Oklahoma City. Two schools right in the heart of Oklahoma City. So one of those teams will have a big drive down, about a 4 to 5 hour drive from Oklahoma City to Fort Worth. And then, of course, John Brown hosting Wayland Baptist, and Texas Wesleyan playing tonight in their gym, which will be the host arena for the rest of the tournament after tonight. And that will start on Friday night, and you're not going to want to miss that. Although the Nelson University Sports Network cannot bring that one to you, sadly, the Rams Sports Network will bring it to you. All right, they're telling me that they are ready for Player of the Game interview with Lily Hanna. Kiara, take it away.
Lily, congratulations on the win tonight. The defense was on fire, 8 blocks. Talk to me about what the team's been working on to keep that defense strong.
Well, we've been working really just closing the blocks and just being on time and just getting our timing perfect. Yesterday we had a hard time at practice, just practicing to block against number 6 today. I think we did a pretty good job.
The team went undefeated this season. Talk to me about your experience under head coach Hank Moore and Nick Moore during your time here as a Lady Lion.
He just instills so much confidence in us, and I know every time he prays before the game, he makes sure we're together spiritually as a family, and it's just been really good.
Last of all, you'll travel to Fort Worth this Friday to advance to those semifinals. What's the team mentality to come out with that conference tournament championship?
Just staying together and just being really consistent, like just being really good throughout the game, and just, sticking together.
Congratulations, Lily. Back to you, John.
Thanks, Kiara, and thank you, Lily Hanna, player of the game tonight, round 1 of the Sooner Athletic Conference Tournament. And, man, did she ever deliver a great performance. Lots of blocks, lots of kills, an out-of-this-world hitting percentage. What could you say? I mean, that's why she's player of the game. And I'm sure the Lady Lions will continue this all the way through. They are the favorites to win outright. They already won the season championship, which gave them a berth to the national tournament. So the final 48. And then it'll just be a cherry on top of all the icing and on this great cake that Coach Moore has made. And if they win the Sooner Athletic Conference Tournament. Now, whoever they play, if they get to the championship game and let's say they win it all the way, whoever they play should get the second auto bid to go to the national tournament for the Sooner Athletic Conference, which will be held in Sioux City, Iowa at the Great Coliseum there. It's so much fun. Stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss it. You got to really dive into our social network on Facebook, Instagram, of course, here on YouTube, and you'll be able to follow the action. The next game will be on Friday, and then if they win on Friday night, the championship game will be Saturday afternoon. So you won't want to miss any of that. All right, well, that does not end the broadcast season for Nelson University Sports Network, but it does conclude. Well, I take that back. We don't know. This could be the last broadcast for volleyball. There is still hopes that we will host round 1 of the national tournament here in the Schaefer Center. I would say it's a little better than 50% chance, maybe 65% chance. So there's still hope for one more Lady Lions broadcast, and that would be so much fun. Tune in, just stay connected to see how that goes. All right, we're going to send you out. Basketball season is upon us, and we will be carrying some of the conference games of the fall. There you see the next one coming up on November 16th at 2 p.m., MAC-U will be coming to the Schaefer Center. So that will be a lot of fun. All right. That's it. That's all I got for you. Thanks for watching. It's been an absolute honor to sit here and call play-by-play. But this is all brought to you by a great student crew and James Lex and Mindy Hodges. Just a wonderful group of people to work with, and it is quite amazing. You can see a list of today's crew there. These students put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into this to make it so awesome. So thank you for watching. Until next time, you have been watching Nelson University Sports Network.